Welcome back to The Perfect Crime.
The perfect crime's got it going on. How are you?
I'm great. How are you today, Paul?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good. It's always good to hear.
Yeah, and I got some fresh stuff to look at today. I'm normalizing. I'm resetting to the T and the winter weather and everything.
Oh, sure.
I'm getting into my rhythm again.
You're getting into, like, Minnesota mode.
Yeah, I had a few weeks of insanity, but now...
Just a few weeks?
Just a few weeks. Now I'm totally back to normal, and I've got some good, tasty concepts here for you to think about.
Feels
today.
like it kind of goes against what you were saying last week, but...
What was it? I don't even remember what I was talking about last week.
Oh, no, you're just talking about how you're, like, wacky and, like, oh, like, my normal is a little funky. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
But you got some normal crimes today?
I got really normal crimes today.
These are classic normal crimes.
Classics. Go to. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Well,
okay?
I'm happy to hear it because I was a little...
All right, let's get right into one.
All right, let's just do it.
Okay. Bling, bling, bling. Have you ever wondered where you come from? Well, now you can find out with our new 27andMe Ancestry kit.
Okay.
Simply send us in your DNA, and we won't do anything with it that you don't want us to, but we'll tell you where you're from. That's the ad.
Okay. Yeah.
So, it's a simple idea. We're going to start a totally fake Ancestry kit brand.
Okay.
So we start an Ancestry kit, and we send out these things, swabs for the things, But along with it, we're going to send out some simple questions. Where is your family from?
Mm-hmm.
What is your name and lineage? We're going to see if we can, connect the dots here along with your DNA.
Sure.
Just give us as much information as possible. Then when the kits come in, we just throw away the spit sample.
Mm-hmm.
And we just use the information that they sent to make up a baloney, this is where you're from.
Sure.
And basically, because they can't test their own DNA and they don't know anything about what's going on except for what they put down in the information, if we say that you're a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of over here, some from over there, a little mix of that in, they're going to say, okay. And so that's the plan. Easy peasy, right?
Yeah.
And people charge like lots of money to get those kits done, I believe.
Yeah, I think they're pretty expensive to do.
Yeah. So we just don't even have to do it. It's perfect.
Okay.
And I'm sorry that it's quick, but that's it. It's a perfect crime.
Well, sometimes quick is better. I mean, I don't know if this is perfect.
It's perfect.
Like, I do have a concern about we're going to send out this questionnaire, and basically we're asking them to just fill out what they think they come from.
Yeah, but we'll be sneaky about it.
Okay, give me an example of a question.
Okay, question 1. What's your mother's maiden name?
Okay.
And then, if it's Johnson, then we'll know that they're from the part of the world where Johnsons are. And if it's Hong Kong, then we'll know that they're probably from somewhere that Hong Kong is from.
Okay, yeah.
Okay? Another question number 2, what's the diameter of your nose? And then we can use that to kind of start working out some different spots.
Yeah,
about where
what's
they're
your
from.
favorite food? And if they say pizza, they're probably Italian.
That's exactly right. I mean, if they put chicken parmesan down, then we know for sure. Another one we could do is maybe where's your grandmother from?
Yeah. Where's she coming from?
And then
she's Irish? You're Irish.
But here's the thing that will help make it better is that we won't just. It's like if they sent us. Okay, let's just say, let's have you answer the questionnaire really quick. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, Mikey, what's your mother's maiden name?
As Kevinstrom.
Okay. Great.
I don't want to give out real names.
Okay, you got it. Then number 2. What was question number 2? Oh, the diameter of your nose.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
2 inches?
Then,
is that too big or too small?
Way too big.
Centimeters? Nanometers?
That's a humongous nose.
It's not that big.
Then okay, you're not helping me sell this concept very much right now.
Well, I don't know. Does anyone know? I don't think that's the right measurement for a nose. Isn't it diameter for like a circle?
That's true. Length,
width,
and girth.
Girth. What's the girth of your nose?
Okay, but here's what I'm saying. Okay, let's say somebody comes in. They say their favorite food is bangers and mash. They're from, O'Donegan is their last name.
Yeah.
And their hair is red and this. Okay, well, clearly they're Irish, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we're not going to just, write down on the DNA thing that you're Irish.
Okay.
We're going to say, hey, you're 60% Irish, but 2% North African, and something from Asia. There's a little bit of that in there.
There's some Russian and
and then all kinds of European
Celtic
countries.
And
so we give them a whole fake more surrounding it. We just use the questions to get a guideline.
Yeah, I think this one might work because I think what we'll save on the postage, and because I think we're also going to have to make a little test tube thing to send with the.
Yeah, we had to make a fake test kit.
And I don't know how much that'll cost versus how much a 23andMe type situation costs. I think aren't they like $50? They're kind of expensive, right?
I think they're even closer to like 100.
Oh wow. So anyway, I think we could. There's definitely a problem with why you should choose 27andMe over Ancestry or other.
Right, we're gonna
products.
have to do some branding.
Well, that's gonna be a lot of marketing.
Right.
It's gonna be expensive. But
what about this? If I post on social media and I start about those guys sell your DNA and we don't, so that if you want to get caught for crimes, send your shit in to 23andMe. But if you want to find out your ancestry and keep committing the felonies that you're interested in, then send it to me instead.
Sure.
And we could undercut them in cost a bit because we don't actually have to do the thing,
It's definitely got a long road to walk, but I'm gonna give it a soft yes.
What about if along with it comes shooters of liquor that you can have?
Okay, you don't need to keep selling. I already said yes.
Okay, perfect.
And I think it's mainly because I have been pretty hard on you the past couple weeks.
Boom. Yes, you have. And today, Paul is the winner. I think you're just not awake yet, Mikey.
That's
you're not
true.
ready to take me on. So actually, I'm going to try to slip some more by you today.
Oh, do you think this one's not a?
Well, no. This is a perfect crime.
You're right. Because maybe it was a little dumb, and
No. We're good.
Okay,
We're good. Okay, take a deep breath and get ready for a mind-blowing original idea.
Okay.
Laundro cash, baby.
Laundro cash.
Yes. Okay. So, here's one thing that's a true fact about life for anybody involved in the world.
Yes.
Okay? People lose clothes in the laundry. It just happens.
It's true.
You do a load of laundry. When you started, you had 2 socks. Now you only got 1.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever. Things disappear sometimes. It's just part of life.
It's part of life.
Right. They hide in the dryer, the washer, whatever. Okay. So that's the fact that we're going to build our crime empire around.
Okay.
Okay? Every time we do a load of laundry at maybe a laundromat, or this crime will work best if you live in like an apartment complex where you have like a laundry room.
Sure.
Okay. But, okay. Every time we do a load of laundry, we take something from another person's laundry as they're working on it.
Okay,
So you put your clothes in the washer, somebody else's are in the dryer right now. You just do a quick whoop, whoop, go in there, grab a little item of clothing, put it in yours. Whatever.
Sure.
Or take it with you. Okay. So every time we do that, we just take another clothing item. And we're going to start getting some free clothes. We're going to get some more and some more and some more. And we'll probably have to work on this startup. We may not get paid for a year. Just a heads up for you. We're going to need to keep collecting different items, clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Sure.
Okay. So then we open up a store called Majestic Mike's Consignment. And it's your clothing shop. It's like a fancy Goodwill, you know? It's used clothes, but they're classy. Curated collection.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but, you know, you and I alone taking this probably not going to be enough to fill up a whole store or keep it full.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, what we're going to do is we're going to start posting up little things around town and stuff that on billboards or whatever.
Billboards?
Not billboards. What are those? Like you could put like an event. You could put a little flyer up for that. Like where you put flyers up.
Just like at a
restaurant or whatever.
Like at the board, like the community board.
Yeah, community boards kind of thing. Okay, so we put up on there, are you sick of paying for laundry? You always have quarters, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's so annoying to have to keep using your quarters and paying for laundry. And don't you wish there was a way you could just supplement that cost?
Okay.
And so if I say yes, I take it down. I find out from Paul, I contact Paul, and I find out that I will pay them to do the laundry and basically get free laundry for them so long as they take and deliver some used clothing from another person in that apartment complex that they're in. And I will give them quarters in exchange. And usually you don't like this idea about these crowdsourced criminology things because, you know, you don't think the bang is worth the buck for the criminals. But it is this time because it's all about quarters of free laundry.
Okay.
It's a system. All of a sudden, it's one incremental cost in their life that they can get solved for by just taking a shirt or whatever. And they can, you know, if you take a sweater from someone else, then guess what? You're getting the heavy load of laundry for free for me. If you just take a sock, sorry, you're getting half of a delicate load. Like, that's just how, you know, that's how it's going to work. The more you take from me, the bigger your laundry, you know, that you can do. And eventually, I do have some plans to turn this into kind of a laundromat system.
Okay.
And I'll have some of my people, I'll have my people and the regular people that come into the laundry, and they'll be paying. And I'll give free laundry to the people who take from the other people for me.
Okay.
And that way, my crime has been laundered. Kind of.
Yeah, that was a real...
Okay, well, that was Launder Cash, baby.
A real roller coaster.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. That was it. What do you think about that?
I didn't like that one as much.
Well, yeah, come on. You loved it.
So, first of all, I mean, big thing, no pay for a year, which is, I guess, normal for a business. I don't know why so
Mikey,
many your
it's not like
is...
you have to spend 40 hours a week taking other people. You're just doing it whenever you go down to do the laundry.
But we're also paying people money that we don't have.
That starts after the year that we start.
Okay, well, if we start making money after a year with a low budget, like, consignment store.
Yeah, so we are going to need probably, you know, $200,000 to get the consignment store started up. But I figured that the mafia can just
no
cut
pay
it
for
off.
a year.
Yep.
And then we have to climb out of a $200,000 debt hole.
Yes.
And to steal clothes out of laundries.
Yes, to get other people to do it for us too. I only need about 10 grand to get the other people, on
So you need another 10
to get a
grand
serious nationwide laundry stealing operation happening.
So it's nationwide. So are you opening
Potentially, it'll start in town, but it'll get bigger than that.
Oh, so you're getting a chain going.
Well, we'll see how it goes. How much clothing we get in.
Yeah.
We might only have one store, but we're going to need lots of sources of clothing.
Now, do we have to steal other people's clothes? Don't you think we could just say, hey, donate?
Steal our own? That doesn't make any sense.
Or take donations?
Why would people donate?
They donate every day to Goodwill.
Yeah, but that's because Goodwill does Goodwill stuff. They give out Goodwill to the people. I don't intend to give out any Goodwill to the people.
But you're paying people to do
steal.
laundry. Well, yeah, but you're also paying for their...
Yeah, I'm giving them free laundry.
And also, you realize that, it's not a quarter to do laundry anymore. It's gotten expensive in these apartment buildings.
Well, that's why they're going to have to steal nicer items.
It's almost $2.
Yep, it is. It's $2.50
and you're willing to just dole out that kind of cash for a group of 50 people to steal for you?
Well, here's what I said. If you'll get better deals depending on the quality of the items taken. So I will gladly pay $2.50 for somebody to steal me a sweater that's nice that we can put out on the rack quickly and sell for $18.
$18.
But if they're gonna steal me one little sock and then they're gonna send me a package and it's got a tube sock in it, right? You're not getting a lot of money for that little stealing operation.
Sure.
You're getting a couple quarters.
I mean, are we taking socks and underwear? Because that seems like that could take...
Hopefully not.
Because that feels like it could go down a dark path.
That's definitely the easiest one to take, but it's the most difficult one to sell.
Yeah.
Because
no one wants to use
socks
underwear.
have got holes in them. Underwear's been worn into all knit up against your different parts and
Plus,
pieces.
it feels like maybe we're enabling perverts to just steal underwear.
Exactly. So we're not going to be probably not too much of that because it's just not going to work so well. But different t-shirts, jeans, sweaters.
T-shirts, jeans, yeah.
Maybe jackets, even if they're doing a load of jackets. But that's going to be a real challenge to get the jacket. Because they're going to notice right away that the jacket's gone. They might come after, $100 jacket getting lost in the wild. That doesn't just disappear in the wash.
No, it doesn't.
Not like a t-shirt.
But t-shirts don't really get lost in the wash, though. It's really only socks and underwear.
Yeah, but maybe here's what I think: you come down with a load of laundry. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 shirts. You put 8 shirts in there. You didn't count them when you put them in.
True.
7 shirts come out. It might take you about a week or two to realize there's one out of your rotation. That dark blue shirt is gone.
Well, I don't know. I feel like it depends how much laundry you do. I feel like if I lost a white t-shirt, I wouldn't notice. But if I lost one of my, one of my more colorful shirts that I...
Would you notice immediately when you get down to the laundry room?
Well, it depends on when I fold the laundry.
Oh, once you fold, you would notice?
Which is either immediately to up to 3 weeks later.
So you would fold, you would notice a missing t-shirt.
I would.
No, you would not.
I would.
Well, guess what?
What?
I've been taking shirts from you.
Oh, yeah?
Actually, I haven't, but I'm going to. No.
Okay.
I'm going to steal a t-shirt from you.
I want you to attempt a heist on my shirts. I want you to legitimately attempt a heist.
I will do it. And you won't notice I'm going to give it, I'll get away with it for 2 weeks.
Okay.
And that is plenty of time for our criminal cohorts, to sort of become forgotten about.
And I'm going to set up a Pear Trap style situation in my house.
Don't worry about it. I'll be whatever you can put together. I promise.
I'm going to bash you in the face with a full paint can. Full paint can. Okay, I just don't really see the profit long term in this, so I am going to say no. But I appreciate the effort.
What flying fuck are you talking about? You don't see the profit.
Okay. How much do you think a thrift shop really makes?
Listen to me. Clothes. We pay $2.50 for the item.
Yeah.
For a load of laundry. We can easily sell t-shirts for $4.99. That's a double profit markup. Sweaters, even more.
That's if people come into our store at all.
Jeans could go for at least $13, couldn't they?
I guess so.
Unless they got holes in the crotch.
Look, it's just like with the last crown. It's a lot about marketing, making sure people come to our store.
Well, how about on the local? We have a nice picture.
Renting the store. Also,
nice
you want
to
you forgot you want to take out $200,000 to start this.
From
another $10,000 loan to make sure people can get their money
from the mafia.
Okay,
fine.
It's not just an unlimited bank. If you don't pay these guys back, they're coming for your head.
We'll get it back. We'll get it done.
No. I'd like to keep you alive and keep this show going. So I'm going to, for your own sake, I'm going to say no thanks to Laundro Cash.
Okay. Whatever. All right. Then I have one final one today for you. But first, we're going to take a quick drink from our sponsor, Piss Pals.
Oh my God.
Piss Pals. Brought to you by Piss Pals.
I don't want to take a drink
the
to
most
that.
Tasty yellow beverage of all the yellow beverages. Is it alcoholic? We don't know. Does it have caffeine in it? We don't know. But try Piss Pals today. Available in toilet bowls across the country.
What is going through your head, man? What is wrong with you?
I needed to take a drink really quick.
And you had to take...
I just wanted to showcase what we could do with our different sponsorships. People, did you hear how good I just made a product like Piss Pals sound? So
I'll give you
think
this.
about if you have a regular
It did make me
product.
want to drink it, but it sounded good.
Yeah, see? We could do that with your product too.
Yeah. No piss products, though. Maybe. Oh, well, we'll sell anything.
If it's mostly clear, nothing too yellow.
Okay, can we just move on?
Okay, get ready for the final crime.
Okay.
But before we do it, I gotta ask you something. Are you willing to change your name, Mikey?
No?
Well, you have to for this crime.
Okay, theoretically, yes.
Okay, you have to change your name to Rufus.
All right.
Because you're going to open up a construction company called Rufus Redone. And it's for getting new roofs. Roofs. Hard, a V or an F sound?
F. Roofs.
Roofs.
Because there's an F in roof.
Roofs. Okay, that's a tough word. Sorry, guys. Sorry to everyone who had to hear that. Okay, so tell people that we're going to redo their roofs in record time and for record cost. Okay, we come up with... How much did Timothy's reshingling and shit show cost you there? Oh, it's going to take them 2 weeks and it's going to be a healthy 10 grand for you. Well, guess what? I'll get it done in 3 days and I'll get it done for $800. Something like that. Mm-hmm. That's an attractive deal.
Yeah.
So some people are going to take that. And so then what we do, instead of redoing the roof like we say we're going to do for them, it depends on what they want on their roof, but we can do whatever kind of shingling that they want. But let's say maybe they wanted that Spanish Italian inspired, like the little red half circles that kind of go in waves. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, so let's just say they wanted that. Instead of redoing it, we paint it or stick on textured vinyl or something like that onto the top of the existing roof so that it looks like it's a new one.
Sure.
So we could just take a photo of the right kind of roof and then we could go get it printed in vinyl, and then we could stick that on top of their existing roof.
Okay.
Okay, and so no construction costs. And, like, you and I will get to spend most of our day just chilling. We would put that thing up, like, day 3 or day 2, maybe. And then we would just sit on the roof for the rest of the day, hang out, have a beer, talk about the good times. And I don't know, it's super cheap and it's super easy. And because it's on the roof, they're not going to be able to see the difference or notice. And they're not going to go up there for at least a day after we're done. And so we'll get away.
You think so?
Rufus redone.
And I have to legally change my name to Rufus for
Yes,
this?
you do, Rufus.
Why don't you change your name to Rufus?
I'm not the owner of the shop, Rufus. That's you.
Okay.
Yep. Rufus and Pee-Pee.
You're changing your name to Pee-Pee?
Well, if we're gonna go.
What's going on in your brain?
If we're gonna go get the different names done, like if you're gonna go to the government building and get your name changed to Rufus, I might want to do it too. How about King Tuckles?
So,
Rufus and KT.
KT? I don't know. I think you're a strange person.
Okay, what do you think about this crime, Rufus?
I don't love it.
Can you spell it? What about if you spelled your name as Roofus?
Absolutely not.
You
Immediate pass.
It has to be Rufus?
Yes.
Okay, fine. You can do that. Rest of the crime good to go?
No, not really.
Thank you for listening to The Perfect Crime.
Look, okay.
What?
If you're just printing out a picture of roof and slapping it on shingles,
Yeah.
it's very clearly not going to look like those Spanish-style shingles you're
Well,
talking
it'll
about.
be a
a 2D
picture.
image.
But
It's
it'll
not a
have
3D
shading.
image. But, like, okay, this isn't like a 5-story mansion where you can't see the roof. If you go outside and look, you can see the roof pretty easily.
Okay.
And then actually the perspective
Okay.
would be even worse because you could see clearly that it's just a flat image.
Okay, so maybe we can't do Italian, Spanish inspired half circle red stripe, but we could recolor their shingles for sure. Just put new shingles on top. And we just get vinyl printed to the same size as an existing shingle, and then we just stick a new sticker on each shingle.
A new sticker on each shingle, I guess so.
And then it looks brand spanking new. Delicious. And it was done so quickly, and they were so helpful. They were so nice.
I don't think-
Rufus and KT are the best.
It's not like roofing's like a 3-day job. It's like, I think that's like a 1-day, like, hard job, maybe 2 days at the most, but I don't know. It's not like it's a 3-week job like you were proposing earlier that, like...
Okay, fine. So maybe we're only regular speed. We're not super speed. But we're still going to save a shitload of money on construction costs. We don't have to buy shingles.
That's true.
Just sticker
Just
for a
stickers.
job. A whole job.
And it's just you and me?
Putting up stickers and then sitting up there, hanging out, having a beer, having some laughs.
Okay. If you went through the trouble of putting a sticker on every single shingle,
Yes.
that's almost the same amount of work. It's just putting new
Oh,
shingles on.
no way. You got to take the old shingles down.
Well, sure.
And then you got to put the shingle on there. And then you have to get the...
It would be less
You have to
work.
get the gun. Kaboom, kaboom, kadunk, kadunk.
Okay, so if people are expecting the big nail gun
Uh-huh.
and they don't hear that, what do you think is going to happen?
Maybe when we're just sitting there, we can try to shoot nails out and see how far we can get them. And then...
Okay, but that's like
Well, the
it's not
nail
the
gun
nail
would be
gun making
going
that
off.
sound natural. Like it's like the weight of the nail hitting the wood to make that ka-chunk and kind of like shaking the whole house. Like we'd have to put a few nails in.
Okay, we could just nail around.
All right. Fuck.
Just take your nail gun, roll around on the roof, and ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk.
I don't think this could be like a prolonged operation.
We could do it at least 18 times this year.
I'd say probably under 5 times before we really get called out.
Who's going to catch us?
The people who come up, who check out their roofs.
Well, the other option is to just paint it with a different color.
Okay, most people don't want a different colored roof. They just want, like, especially in Minnesota, that typical, like, flat black shingling.
Right, but it's looking old and tattered, right? We just go back up there with a new coat of paint and just touch it up so that it looks new and they think it's new when they look at it. And they only have to think it's new for one day until we escape.
I mean, true. Oh boy, I really don't want to, but I think I might also say yes to this, and I think my brain's broken today.
Yes! I am the boss!
I don't think these are good crimes, but I think they're passable.
These are perfect crimes.
I think this might be a scheme that you can do like once or twice, and maybe you could go to a couple other cities or states and just do it a couple times. I'm not changing my name to Rufus though.
You have to.
No,
absolutely, you have to.
It'll be called. Well, I'm not legally changing my name. The company can be called Rufus Redone. I'm not legally changing my name to Rufus.
No, you are. And it has to be ROOF.
Are you putting your foot down?
Yes.
Then no deal. No
what?
Crime.
Come on. Change your name.
No.
What, you like Mike?
Well, it's pretty good. There's too many Mikes, but I'm one of them. And also, Rufus is a horrible name.
Come on, Rufus is a great name.
Horrible. If anyone listening is named Rufus, I'm sorry, but your name sucks.
It's like a name of a rock star, maybe.
What rock star is named
Rufus Starnigan.
Mm-hmm. What band is he in?
The Fighting Spears.
It's Fighting Spears?
Yeah.
What's their main song?
We put our spirits in you, and then you bleed a little bit.
So they're like a theme band where they sing about the name of their band?
Well, how about Rufus Wainwright?
Yeah? What did he do?
Invented ovens, basic oven.
Mm-hmm.
The first one.
Well,
I guess made by that.
He's one good Rufus, but he was probably from way back in the day. Look, I'm not legally changing it. You can either get a yes or a no, and it's up to you. If your foot is down, then it's down.
No, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this without Rufus redone.
Well, then I'm sorry.
I'm going to find someone else to do this crime with.
Okay. You won't have any mob funds behind it, but
I don't need any.
Okay, if you feel
I get to do this all on my own.
All right.
Me.
All right, then go for it. I hope you succeed. You and your new friend Rufus. All right. Well, I guess that's the last crime.
That's what I got today.
You almost really had a major comeback, and you blew it.
Tight ass.
You blew it. Unbelievable.
Bomb.
Just bombed. Anyway, that was the show. I was Michael Cavallo.
It's too bad you can't even have any bones of creativity.
This whiny baby is Paul Hudacek.
Go fuck yourself. I mean, what?
Yeah. If you want to get in touch with us, you can email us at perfectcrimepodcast@gmail.com. You can tweet us at
Rufus Redone.
Perfect Crime Pod on Twitter.
Rufus Redone.
I'm not into it today.
Okay. I hope you go quiet.
Be better. Look, and anywhere, leave us reviews and give us 5 stars on iTunes.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Leave us comments anywhere that you can leave a comment. Tell your friends to listen to us. And, we'll see you next Thursday.
It's almost Christmas time.
Maybe we'll do something a little special for Christmas.
Bye.
Bye.